Hey everybody, this video brings us into my house because that's where I am today. That's what I'm doing today. I'm working on stuff in the house and I'm really focusing more on the library. And right now I'm quite possibly standing in the library. Not just if I was over here, but also if I'm over here. I've got some ideas. Gears are turning in my head, if you will. Last night I could not even sleep. I got so excited about this idea that I had for the library. So when I first wanted to do the library, I had this idea of building like a closet, kind of a closet that comes out where basically where this wall is and then goes across to where the wall ends right there, closing off the hot water heater. And then I could store stuff in there as well. And I can still do that. You can still build a closet. In fact, some of you guys were leaving comments on the previous video saying you had these teeny tiny little closets for your hot water heater that's basically the size of your hot water heater, and there's like nowhere even to work in there. So I don't know. I don't know if it's code. I don't know if codes are different wherever, what state you're in, or what county you're in, or where you live, or what insurance company you use, or something like that. But we were told we had to have a 3-foot like square radius around not only the water heater but the electrical panel as well. I know I've got stuff piled up around it. That stuff's not staying. That stuff's gonna go. But anyway, so we have to have like this 3-foot diameter around both. But what that means is I could still do a wall coming out right here that connects to here and then close this off. I could still do that. That gives me my 3-foot radius, my 3-foot square radius. And then what would I do? Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I could then take this shelving unit and I wish I could put it like in that wall there because this wall over here, like that little nook, is like the exact same size as that shelf. It was amazing to have that stuff stored there. I liked having stuff stored there, but it was too close to the water heater and we got in trouble. So I could store it right here along this wall and that still gives me my 3-foot radius. So I'm thinking about doing that. I do have to keep the wall where it is here because we do have a like a water filtration device over there to filter our home water. And it kind of ends right where this wall is. Like it goes along the wall there. It ends like right over here. So I have to have the wall where it is. So anyway, I could build a little closet right there. I'll put in a little door right here. I'm going to measure, maybe even one of these shelves can kind of come this way because I want to do more shelves here. So a shelf can maybe go this way and then a small door. I'll get like a skinny door to go here to get access. I'm thinking about that. I won't be going in there very often. I'll go in there maybe, if I need an extra player or something like that. But for the most part, I'm not really storing anything in there that I need on a daily basis. Maybe like every so often I'll need something in there. So I don't need a big wide door. Nice little skinny door would work perfectly. So I'm thinking about doing that. So that's where my brain is right now. Building a wall right here, a little closet right here. That's what I'm thinking I might do. And then instead of having a shelf coming out this way, I could then build a shelf along this wall here so I could access this wall. And then what would I do with this whole area right here? I'm gonna need like a 3-foot radius, but not a big deal. I could put a TV. My TV could go right here. I know it's a little close to the panel, but I'm gonna put it on like maybe on wheels. Get a new like TV stand that's on wheels. So if I need to, I could slide it out and then it'll be away from the panel. I could do that, or I could slide it back and forth. I don't know. A TV on wheels. That's what I'm thinking. My couch could go like maybe like right about like here-ish, and then I have that. Some of you guys were also saying projector, and I like your idea. I'm thinking about that as well because I do have the plug up there on the ceiling, and some of you guys said you got a plug on the ceiling. Couldn't you mount a projector? Again, you got my mind going. So I have a 3D Vizio down here I was gonna use, but I could get myself a 3D projector, have a screen that I just pull down. Again, that's within the 3-foot radius, a screen that pulls down, and I can just project my movies onto the screen. But leave comments down below. How projectors, how's the picture quality? Is it as crisp and clean? Am I going to enjoy it? I'm going to watch and go, it doesn't look as good. Or it doesn't look as good. Leave your comments down below. Let me know about projectors. Is the quality of the projector as good as like watching it on a TV? If it is, I might go that route. That's not a bad idea. I've kind of always wanted a projector. So I might do that. Mount a projector up there, shoot it onto a screen right there. Then I don't have to worry about mounting I can't mount a TV there. I was going to figure out where to put an HD TV. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. I could use this wall for like posters. I got like autographed posters that I don't hang up, but I could hang them up right there. So this wall could be all posters and autographs and stuff. I got my door, I got my Spice Girl poster on. I'll have another skinny door here. More posters could be there. I have room for posters now, possibly. The gears are turning. I'm getting excited, guys. This is awesome. I'm really excited about this. I got all these. I actually made room earlier this morning because I was already so excited. I made room in the kitchen in a cabinet to put all of Danielle's, I think, grandmother's china. So even that stuff doesn't have to be here anymore. That can all be put away. Put away. All right, I've been rambling for 5 minutes now. I'm just excited. I'm really excited about this. I think this is going to work. I think this is going to be awesome. But I've got to get working on this. Again, I'm still focusing on trying to get everything out of the spare bedroom. Getting all that stuff taken care of. I got 2 of these shelves that are completely empty right now. Got to bring them out here. I got 2 more shelves to then empty and then bring out here. So I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to work on that. Maybe I'll move this again for like the 4th time. I've moved this so many times. Maybe I'll move this again. I'll put it over there today. And then I've got to take everything. I'd have to take everything off this shelf, unfortunately. But I'll take maybe everything off the shelf, swing it around, get it put in here. Thinking this is going to work, guys. I'm excited for this. All right. Anyway, I know 6 minutes into this video already, and I've just been rambling, but this is exciting. I'm really pumped about this. Okay. I don't know where I'm going to start. I don't know what I'm going to start on. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get started now. Oh, yeah. Before I do get started, I wanted to say that some of you guys were leaving comments and whatnot in the previous video about things like the heat and whatnot on this door. Again, this door faces like the sun in the morning, so it gets kind of warm in the morning. Again, insulation. There's going to be a wall built here. There will be a wall built here. This whole thing will be insulated. Nice, big, thick, heavy duty, whatever. Really keeps the heat out. I'll get the best stuff. Insulation. The heat will not be an issue. No heat coming through after I get the insulation set up and the wall put in. And then once I get the wall put in, then shelves will be put up here. So that's going to be taken care of. Insulated. That's great. And then some of you guys were even saying, what about AC? Again, I do have an AC unit put in here. It's at the 75. It feels great in here right now. There is an air conditioning unit here in the library, in the garage. Keeps it very, very cool in here. I had that installed. Also, when we had the attic put in, the door and everything, the access is what I'm trying to say. Access to, I feel like Porky Pig. Access to the attic. We had that whole attic insulated. So the attic's all insulated as well. So insulation there. There will be insulation there. There's an AC unit here as well, keeping this whole area cool. My movies are fine. It's not going to be 900 degrees in here during the warm Florida summers. It'll be 75 degrees in here all year round. It's going to be nice in here. And if there is any issue with humidity, I'll do what I did in Pennsylvania. I'll get a dehumidifier. I had one of those in Pennsylvania. It worked beautifully for keeping the basement not humid at all. It was great. It stunk to have to empty the thing all the time, but there's no drain in here. Stunk to have to empty the thing all the time, but if I need one, I'll get one. So, all right, okay. Just wanted to just clear that up again. Insulation, that wall will not be a problem. Do not worry about that wall. No heat coming in here as soon as I get the wall and insulation put in. Again, ceiling has been insulated, and there is an air conditioning unit right there, keeping the library a cool 75 all year round. All right. Again, I don't know where to start, but like I said, I am going to get started. All right, so I totally just stood here for the last, like, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes, maybe half hour, just kind of looking at the room, figuring out what I want to do, where I want to move stuff. And that's something else I would recommend doing. Maybe don't just jump in this stuff, stare at things. I can't tell you how many times even in the old library, I would just walk into the library and just stare at it. Not in awe of, my amazing library, though I did do that occasionally as well. But I would just stare at it thinking, where can I move stuff? Like, okay, if I put this there, like just configuring things in my head, like just looking at the room going, all right, that can go there. I can put a shelf there. Shelf can go there. This can move there. That'll fit there. But if I move this, like how much room will I have over here? Like I just kind of like visualize things. So change the plans. I think what I'm going to do today, I honestly, I was going to run out to Lowe's and get wood and start building the wall. Like I'm not going to build it all the way up to the ceiling yet. I will do that, but I was just going to get enough to build like the main kind of like bottom frame, maybe even go out and buy a door, get that framed, get this whole area framed off today. That's what I was thinking about doing. But I'm going to not do that. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to focus on the guest bedroom and getting everything out of there and into the garage. So again, this stuff here is a mess. It's in the way. This is all stuff that came from the garage. As I said before, this is all stuff we have to go through. Some of this stuff is staying. Some of this stuff is not staying. Some of it's getting donated. Some of it's like old toys. I'll take the RetroCon and sell off. We got to go through all this stuff. Again, staying, not staying, trash, donating, selling. It's a whole bunch of different stuff. And we have to go through all those bins and figure out what exactly we're doing with all those bins. So what I think I'm going to do today is focus on getting my stuff out of this room. Because again, the room's a mess. My fault. I had everything blocked off. Danielle really couldn't get to the closets to put her dresses away. So her dresses are kind of just all laying out here. Her shoes are all laying out here that normally go in that closet. We'll get that stuff put away maybe later on this week or next week or something like that. But what I really want to focus on today is I'm thinking, let's just get this stuff out of here. Let's get these shelves out of here, put into the library, not put away where they're going to go, but just in the library. So they're not in here anymore. They're no longer taking up space in the guest room. I can then bring all of this stuff into the guest room, have it put away. Basically, let's get this guest room like cleaned up. Maybe not the dresses yet. I'll go through all those with Danielle. We'll get those put away. But for right now, I say, I'm getting all choked up. I say, let's focus on getting all of this stuff just put into the garage for now. All this stuff, my Spice Roll collection, all this stuff over here, which is also all my stuff. Some of this goes into the garage. Some of it doesn't. I don't even know what's over here. I got to go through all this. Some of this is Sean's stuff. I think there's some boxes of Sean's things over here as well, which has to go in his bedroom. So that's what I'm going to focus on. Not saying I'm going to get that done today, but I'm going to focus on just getting this cleared out, getting this stuff in the garage, just getting things put away. Granted, once I get this stuff put into the garage, yes, I will then have to go through it all and reorganize it and move stuff. But like once it's in the garage, because once I figure out, okay, what's the configuration of the garage going to be, there's a whole lot of moving stuff around. But let's just get this out of here. I'll deal with moving all this around at a later date and time once I get the garage like kind of how I want it to be. So keep going the garage, but the library, it's gonna be a library. Like I love the fact that like just having that little section open really makes me feel like it's not a garage anymore. Like I was kind of almost feeling like it's a garage that just happens to house my library. I almost kind of feel like now that it's not going to be that little kind of like when you first walk in, you're not going to be walking into a little storage area. I almost kind of feel like it's just a library now. I love it. I love that feeling. It's getting me more excited to think that that's just the library. It is just a library. Yeah, there's a little storage closet, but it's just the library now. So that's awesome. All right, so bunker down. Getting this stuff taken care of. I'm going to start moving. I got to move some stuff. I got to move some stuff in the library so I can get these shelves put out there. And then I can really get focused on getting all this stuff out of the hallway there and into the spare bedroom so we can go through it at a later date in time. So I'm going to start getting some of this stuff moved out of the way. I'll probably put those shelves that are in there kind of just up here for right now. That way they're out of the way. They're just kind of like, they're just sitting right here. This whole area, I don't really need access to this area at the moment. I don't need to, I'm not doing any dances in here. I'm not doing anything in this whole area. I can put some shelves here for right now. Maybe I'll try to space them so I have just like a little bit of access in between them so I can maybe get to some movies if I want to watch something. Maybe I'll do that, but otherwise, that's what I'm going to do. So, all right, that's my goal for today. Let's try to get that, maybe my goal for the next 2 days. Let's try to get that room cleared out. All this stuff that goes in the garage, into the garage, all this stuff that doesn't go in the garage, maybe into that room. And that's what I'm going to focus on. So let's do that. And then maybe next week, I'm thinking at this point, probably next week, I'll get around to starting the wall in the library. I'm so excited. Again, I can't point that out enough that I'm getting really excited for this. I did not like, I really was not 100% on board with the way I was doing the library. Like I don't know, like the wall here and stuff, I was like, I don't know, I don't really like it all that much. It's not really what I wanted. And now that I got this new idea, like I've gone 180. I've gone from like, all right, let's get this done to let's do this. Let's go. Like I'm excited. So, all right, let's start working on moving stuff. And I'm thinking we should do all this moving to a little music. So how about some Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down. Haven't actually listened to this record yet. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get working. All right, so it's about, I don't know, 2 hours later, and I guess it's time for an update. So I got the 2 shelves like this that were in here moved out. Those have been put into the garage, into the library, and I've started to take some of the Criterion Collection titles off of this shelf, take them out there. I've begun to take some of the bins out there. Some of these bins were Sean's stuff. They've been put into his room. Some of them are things for the house. They've been moved into the house. So I'm working through this. I'm slowly getting through this. I'm really trying to make my goal for today, I don't know, maybe to get these shelves clear. I only have maybe like 3 more hours, if even that, maybe only 2 more, maybe 2.5 more hours to get as much done as I can. Then I have some plans for tonight, so I can't work past that. So I want to get I want to get these shelves cleared. That would be nice. And then whatever I can get moved out of here. So that's the goal for today. This is going to be a 2-day project. This is absolutely going to take me 2 days. But I honestly think I can have all this cleared out come tomorrow. I'm like dead certain I can get all this taken care of. All this stuff put into the spare bedroom come tomorrow. I've also maybe, where did my voice go there for a second? I've also maybe wasted some time by doing things like this. I came across some of my Pennsylvania Dutch, or Pennsylvania Deutsch, as it should be, signs, like my Hex sign, my I Heart Intercourse Pennsylvania, and my Shoe Fly Pie sign. I had to hang those up. And yeah, I mean, again, things I did not need to do, but I hung my Spice World poster up, and I hung my Ghostbusters poster up. I also have this Spice Girl poster that was hanging on the door in the old library. Turns out whatever door I had was way wider than this door. Apparently I bought a very, very wide door, which I guess maybe I did for the sake of bringing a couch through. I don't know. Maybe a couch would fit through there. I don't know. That's why the garage door is going to be the last thing to get taken care of, because I do still have some things to bring in here. So the garage door has to wait. Some of you guys asked, why am I putting shelves in here when I haven't sealed off the garage door yet? And the reason is because I want that to be the last thing I do. I want that to be the last thing that gets done, so that way I can keep bringing stuff in through the garage door. And then when it gets to the point where I don't need to bring anything in what? When it gets to the point where I don't need to bring anything else in through, there we go, the garage door, then I can seal it off. But yeah, so the Spice Girl poster here for the Spice World tour, that, by the way, a friend who actually went to the tour gave me that. That's awesome. Does not fit there. So I'll either hang it up somewhere else, or I'll just get a roll, like one of those plastic sleeves, and just roll it up and put it with my Spice Girl collection. I already have another poster in my Spice Girl collection that's like brand new and rolled up. I haven't even opened it. I don't really plan on opening it. So maybe I don't know, maybe I'll just, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But right now, I've got my Spice World and my Ghostbusters poster hung up here on the door. I might change those out. I mean, that's staying, but I might change this one out. I do still have that DVD sign, the 3D DVD video sign. Maybe that'll go there. I don't know yet where that's gonna go. So anyway, I did that for now, even though that doesn't need to be done, even though I kind of wasted some time doing that. But I have gotten these shelves moved out here. I'm starting to get Criterions moved on to there, and I'm getting stuff done. I'm taking care of things. So again, I'm on a roll. Like I said, stuff's being brought out here, bins are being brought out here. I'm getting things done. So yes, my goal for today, I'm thinking, is just to at least get those other 2 shelves brought out here. If I can get that done, I'll consider today a success. All right, guys, so it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I do have to leave here in about a half hour. So I think with that, I'm going to call it quits for the day. But I'm very satisfied with everything I got done. All the shelves I wanted moved from the spare bedroom into the library have been moved into the library. I got movies on shelves. They're not going to be staying here. Everything you see is going to get switched around and moved around. But at least I have some of my movies on shelves. 95%, though, of my collection is still in boxes, but we'll deal with that at a later date and time. Right now, though, I'm happy with everything I got done. I wanted to move as much stuff into the library as I could today. Really wanted to get those shelves moved, and they have been moved. I'm very, very happy with the progress of today. You can see the room is starting to look a little bit more open. It's still a mess. It's still a disaster, but tomorrow I'm going to focus on getting all of this stuff moved into the library. It's all bins of toys and movies and collectibles, my video games. I don't even know what's inside there, honestly. Like, I can see what's in here. I have no idea what's in these solid cases. I have no idea. That's going to be a mystery. These are all my posters. I did bring my posters down, so those are all my posters. I got my Pac-Man arcade machine. I got all my different film projectors. This is my Spice Girl collection over here. Now that I say that, I think my Figment collection is what's inside there. I'm actually really excited to go through my Figment collection because I'm not really collecting for Figment anymore. I've decided to stop collecting for Figment, except for pins. I'm still going to collect all the different Figment pins that come out, but all the other Figment stuff, I'm not going to collect anymore because there's just too much of it. It's insane how much Disney puts out, and I think that's what's inside there. I think that's all Figment stuff. So I'm going to go through that. Some of it will get put around the house. Some of it's like statues and things like that. We're keeping those, but a lot of that's actually getting sold. So a lot of that Figment stuff, a lot of the plush and whatnot, a lot of it's going away. So kind of excited to go through all of that. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to really focus on getting all this stuff taken out of here and put into the library. Not the garage, the library. I am so happy that I decided to kind of rearrange. And all this stuff has to go into the room. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. I mean, moving things around, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get it done. I'm keeping that power of positivity alive. I'm going to call it right now. I'm getting this done tomorrow. Or die trying. So, again, I'm so happy that I decided to rearrange the library, do it in a different way, and I really think the way I'm going to do it is going to work. Like, I was kind of bummed that I could not use this wall for movies. That was my main thing. I was like, well, if I can't use this wall, then why even have this be part of the library? But then when I started thinking about it more, and I was like, no, I can move this here and, like, put a shelf there, and then more shelves could be like here. I can basically, in a way, make more room. I can keep the same amount of shelving. Like, I'm not really adding, you see, actually, that's a lie. I was going to say I'm not adding more shelving, but I might actually be able to add more shelving, like 1 or 2 more shelves, because I have a little bit more room now. And the whole center area will no longer be full of a couch and a TV. I can put the couch again maybe here and the TV maybe there. That's what I'm thinking. So now that I thought about this whole new way of rearranging the library where essentially I have the same amount of shelf space, but maybe a little bit more, but I do have more of an open space. I'm very happy about that. And I'm looking forward to using this space right here for posters and things like that. I've always wanted to hang more posters up in the library, but I never had room in my old library. This will give me room. And essentially, I almost have the same amount of space now as I did in the previous library. Not quite, it's still a little bit smaller, but again, I can go up. So the fact that I can build upwards gives me more space. I mean, gives me more space in this room. It doesn't necessarily give me more space in general, but I think I'm coming out right around to the same amount of space in this room that I had in the old library due to the fact that I have more up space. So that's good. I'm excited about this. I'm pumped. I'm thrilled. So tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to really focus on getting all this stuff out of the other room, brought into this room. All this stuff that's in this room that doesn't go in this room anymore, I'm going to get out of here because some of this stuff is, I don't even know. There's like books and stuff. I don't even know what, some of this stuff isn't mine. It's Danielle's. I don't know what this stuff is. I'm going to try to get this stuff out of here, brought into the other room. So it's not even in this room anymore. What I want in this room is nothing but my collection. My collection can be in this room and that's it. I want everything else out. I mean, I don't know. I'll deal with the tools and that stuff later probably. But for the most part, I want to get as much out of here as I possibly can and as much into here that I need to be in here as I possibly can. So I'm pumped. I'm excited. This is great. This is fantastic. I will fully admit I was a little down and out. I was a little bummed thinking that my library was going to be just this section right here. I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea. I didn't like the idea of walking through the door. You walk through the door and then you're like in this sort of like storage area. And then you walk into the library. I don't know. I didn't really care. I didn't care for that. I didn't like that setup. I didn't like the idea of doing that. But now that it's going to be, you're going to walk right through this door, right into the library. This is all going to be the library. little tiny storage closet over there, like a hot water heater closet over there. This is just working so much better, and it gets me excited to be working on this. I've gone from like, yeah, I want to get it done to, oh my gosh, let's get this done. I'm falling over things. Let's get working on this library. Let's get this finished. So I'm excited. I've been re-energized, rejuvenated, if you will. But with that being said, there is a lot of work to be done. It's still going to probably take me to the end of the year to get this finished. It's going to be a long, ongoing process. It won't be quick. It'll take a while. But like I said, tomorrow, get stuff out of here, get stuff into here, get everything out of the hallway, get all that stuff put into the spare bedroom. And then next week, I'm thinking I'm going to start building the wall. I might not go all the way up to the ceiling yet, but I'm at least going to get the bottom half of the wall built, probably the door put in, and that way I can start putting shelves around there. So that's the idea. All right, guys. So thank you all for watching this video. I know you guys seem to like these library build videos. A lot of you guys did tell me to document the building of the library, and I'm doing that now. So this is great. I'm excited. I'm really happy to be working on this and getting this done. And I'm excited to go through some of those bins that I don't know what's in them. Again, I think it's Figment stuff, but I've been stumbling upon these little bins and going like, oh, like where did that guy come from? And I've got a Spider-Gwen. What? And oh yeah, that's right. I bought these like SNES like controllers a while ago. Like when did I buy those? I don't know, but I bought those. There's like a Mark Wahlberg in here, and there's a Leatherface Funko Pop. There's all kinds of stuff. I forgot I had all this stuff, so I'm excited. It's like a treasure trove. But all right, with that, I am done. So again, we've got insulation coming to that wall. Do not worry about that. Heat will not be coming in there. Coldness will not be coming in there. It will be insulated. There will be a wall put up with insulation, all sealed off, all weatherproofed, and then the shelves will go in front of that or behind that or whatever you want to call it. So that's going to be whatever taken care of. Again, insulation in the ceiling as well, and we do have air conditioning, so don't worry about that. A lot of you guys are really concerned about the AC in here. There is air conditioning in here. We're good to go. All right, guys, I gotta go get ready. I gotta leave. So, as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also, check down below for links to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro Rest Stop t-shirts. Proceeds both from Spreadshirt and from Patreon do help support the show. And now you can also become a YouTube member as well. Your membership will get you early access to my videos. So I would appreciate all of that. If you guys could do any or all of that, that'd be fantastic. It really does help support the show and keeps the show going. So it really does mean a lot to me. And if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, hashtag rejuvenized. There you go. Hashtag rejuvenized. If you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, because that's how I'm feeling right now, rejuvenized. I went from down and out to thinking, it's not the library I want, but it's a library I have to. Okay, this is the library I want. So, rejuvenized. All right, guys, that's it. So like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for all the different links. And if you guys do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye. All right, so it's a few hours later. I'm here at Target with Danielle, and I'm thinking, since I just spent the last like X amount of hours working on the library, getting it all ready, that warrants my excuse to pick up another movie for the library, right? I'm thinking we need another movie for the library. Something for us to watch, something to go into our brand new cool library. I'm thinking Priscilla?
Okay.
I haven't seen this one yet. I've heard it's good. I hear good things about this movie, so I'm thinking we should pick this up. Wanna watch it?
Okay.
All right. I like how she doesn't even like stop me anymore. It's like, you know what? It's like ears. Like if she sees a pair of like Mickey or Minnie ears.
It's recording your whole.
Why was it recording me?
I don't know.
If she sees a pair of like Mickey or Minnie ears she needs, like I'm not gonna be like, no, don't get those. I'm like, yeah, get them. It's the same thing with movies, right? If I see a movie I need, it's yeah, get it, right?
Yeah.
It's all the other crap I don't need.
Correct.
So should we look at the records while we're here? I mean,
I just bought a record.
Look at all you did. I mean, here's the thing though. You bought Death Cab last night, which is great, but we need to get the postal service to go along with it.
I don't think you're gonna find that.
Do they have the postal service here? All right, are we done then?
I think so.
All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. I like how she doesn't even stop me anymore. It's fantastic. All the movies I want.
Wow.
I love it. No, you just gave me free reign to buy all the movies I want.
Did I?
Yes, movie shopping spree. I know where she keeps her credit card too.